welcome everyone. Tonight we are having two teams, quite different by the way. We have Leading Edge, then being a sole friend speaker team. On the other side we have Cobra Aggressors. I'm starting to butcher some names already, come on, I'm not even trying. Cobra Aggressors, who are quite the multi-country team. Of course, we'll be presenting both teams later on in a bit of moments. And of course, we have the teams getting ready and waiting for the dice roll. Of course, I have to do the dice roll. Just inform the teams that we are going to do the dice roll in just a second. Of course, as per usual, I'm going to inform you how this is going to work out. Okay. So first and foremost, we have a selection of maps. Of course, Syria will be not rolled because one of the team doesn't have it, sadly. Therefore, we'll be rolling only for Persian Gulf and Caucasus. That means that Tbilisi Sukhumi, Kimem Razmat, who we have on the left, will be not rolled. Lavan Fujairah, Rasliwa, Sochi Motok, Tbilisi Sukhumi are the maps that will be able to be rolled. And remember that each of them have 3 different options, 4 weathers, and of course those are going to be rolled right now as we speak. If I go to this screen, you can see the dice. Okay, of course you have on the left, you have all the different options for the possibilities. Okay, and see, that's all that you want to have. Cobra Aggressors names butchered. Oh freaking gosh. I'm just checking the poll results for now. Freaking gosh. Okay. Oh my god. Nevertheless, I'll try to comply with your request and your hopeful and what you expect me to see to showcase Cobra Aggressors names being butchered. Nevertheless, I'll try to butcher because a few names from all good friends for Leading Edge. But as I was saying, sorry, I just couldn't hold myself. Of course, we have on the left, we have all the maps on the numbers that we are going to roll. So from number 1 to number 12 are going to be the battle results. So guys, without any further ado, let's go with the dice roll and inform the teams of it all. So in 3, 2, 1, now. Number 9. Okay, so let me inform the teams first. That is Lavan against Fujairah, or whatever it says. A midday with 3 layered clouds. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so that's it, gents. So give me a second to get the server up and running. For the guys, we did mention number 9, which is, let me double check, Lavan Fujairah midday, Lavan Fujairah option 3 was, let me double check, sorry, number 9 as option number 3 from Lavan Fujairah, which is this one, yes, this one. Okay, so guys, give us a sec to get the teams sorted out and line up on runway, and we'll be starting. But of course, now you have a poll to warm up while we wait for the teams to get ready, and then you can check there which team do you think I'll be butchering more names of. Of course, after all, we'll be checking who you think will win, because I think that's going to be an interesting one for sure. I mean, I know both teams. Cobra, I know them a bit more because we've flown against them in SATAC. Of course, we are in the same category group for SATAC, so I know more or less how it goes and how it works. But of course, we'll see how do they deploy compared to Leading Edge. So the guys they are joining the server. I forgot to get my tag view up and running, for freaking God's sake. Of course, guys, I'm running today very late. And fun fact for you all, oh wait. I even forgot to reset the scoreboard for yesterday. There you go. Solved. You can see today I'm running a bit late because I thought that we were going to start 30 minutes from now and not now, right now, by the way. So yeah, I'm just putting food through my throat, because this cannot be told as eating, as having dinner, because this is not it. It's just putting food through my throat as fast as possible, so I can be ready for today's fight. So it seems that Leading Edge is going to be taking blue side as we speak, and therefore we will be having Cobra guys starting as red. Of course, I'll be showcasing. I'm going to prepare the cameras. The teams are getting ready, of course, as mentioned. Let me get things prepared for you guys. Okay. Let me just get this out of the way. In reality, there are many things to prepare for this kind of things. Like, really many things to prepare. And sometimes I'm really amazed of how much we can make things work. And I'm not only talking about me, myself, as a streamer, but also... wait, there's some problem over here. I'm not... wait, sorry, Cobra... Okay, yeah, it's working, perfect. I was scared that we had a problem, but no. Jambo, yes! Of course, Jambo right now on chat, remember that I'm on a delayed stream. That means that I'll be seeing all the information you provide later. Not live though. So, yeah, I forgot to replace that one out from yesterday's fight. Oh, freaking god. Running late is not a good thing for myself. But nevertheless, teams are getting ready and line up. So I'm just finishing the little details for the camera work to start. And then, oh, this is not working. I should... Well, the results are there. We have that 21 of you think that Cobra Aggressors are going to have the name butchered more than Leading Edge. And no one of you seems to be fed up with me butchering names left and right. So I will not go and get some help. Definitely not. Okay, so let me get cameras rolling and start presenting the team, shall we? Wait, well, I have to do all the thing. Taxi when ready. Inform in runway when ready to take off. Okay, there's that. Today I'm really struggling. Come on, what's going on with me? Okay, so let's go with the fight. Mocha, welcome my friend. Happy to see you on board. Oops. Yeah, as I told you, today I'm struggling a bit too much to start. So now we have good friends from both Leading Edge on the left of the screen. And let me get the information on camera. On camera, not yes, for getting my notes on my other monitor. Because if not, I cannot do everything at once. Where is the team info? Here, okay. So we have on the left camera, we have Leading Edge, and then let us go and showcase it a bit more. This should not be sounding like that. Okay, and this should be the other way around. Okay. So Leading Edge, we have Soltar, Winnie, well, Soltar rocking the 16, Winnie rocking the Mirage 2000 together with Tigru, who we had the other 2 weeks ago. We had them rocking the 2 Mirage 2000. That's something very interesting to see. And of course, I've gotten the skins for the Mirage 2000s and the JF17. So it's not only that the 16 that we are going to be rocking today. That's something that maybe there's a problem with the skins. I'll check afterwards, okay? Maybe I'm pretty sure there's a problem. Nevertheless, I'll check afterwards. So of course we have with the 17 we have how can I pronounce it? Wild Cacahuete. Oh, this is almost in Spanish. Wild Cacahuete. Ha! Of course, we have also Pilatus Pilot, La Crep, and Banana Mayo with the 16s. So of course, as you will say, guys, in chat, butchering squad names is becoming it is my trademark. Of course, The leading edge can be mentioned as having a very nice skin being that like trademark. Seems that not all the guys have them rocking right now, but nevertheless, good enough. Of course, let me tell you a bit about leading edge we have right now on camera. So leading edge all of them are from France, so they do speak French. And of course, the general team has been formed a year ago, but in that 21 was the first competition. So what's going on there? Showcasing for the camera outside the 16 turns? Come on. So of course, they used to find one of the members, Lacrep, did fly in SATAC 2020 with as Green Reaper. But other than that, it's a first competition for the teammates. They've come here mostly to learn and get a hint of what the competition means regarding regarding engagement, dedication, and to get a grip of their team level, so they have an idea of that, and of course with the idea of let's see what we can do and work the flouts to be better next time. I mean, you have to come to win, mates. That's what we want to see. Wins and victories. Of course, Lacrep personally wants to see the teammates grow with the competition, and it makes them grow together. But nevertheless, never forget that this is a very good fun thing. This competition thing is for them. Of course, in TAC 21 they had a very good learning experience and decided to continue this year with SATAC, where they hope to have learned enough to be competitive this year. Of course, last week we did have 2 weeks ago we had one of the matches, and was a very interesting one, by the way. And I'm very curious to see if the two Mirage 2000s who we have over there with the Disney what? No. Disney Patron. Come on. Come on, man. What the freaking hell? Okay. Okay. That was totally unexpected. Oh freaking gosh. Sorry guys. Oh freaking gosh. Okay, let me present Cobra for you guys, because they are starting to roll right now as we speak. Oh freaking guys. Oh freaking gosh. So Cobra Aggressors is a team with pilots from all over the world, with pilots from Malaysia, Qatar, North America, South Africa, for example. The team was formed during Q4 for 2020 by Cobra 101 Green Dot Speed, but it's their first year in competitive DCS, where they are currently taking part in the 4-against-4 Civil League for SATAC and 6v6 Group D for SATAC. And as a foot of note, they do love a good fight. Of course they do, of course. And of course, let me first, okay, you have a question on chat. Of course, let me try to do a bit of checkup on the Cobra team, and then we'll check the role set so you all know, okay? But nevertheless, leading edge have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aircraft right now, okay? Just for you to know. So, of course, this is a 6v6 match, so yeah, they will not be having 7 aircraft, do not worry. They just have one as reserve in case something happens. Gosh, and yeah, I managed to to have a bit of breath finally. So for the Cobra team, we have Crossstar, Red, 7 Alpha, Aletricio. I mean, I'm pronouncing this in Spanish. I think that's correct. Aletricio. It does seem to me that it should be pronounced as in Spanish, because in English that would be El Tricio. El Tricio, 66 maybe. Well, who knows? Green Dot Speed and Wendy. Of course, we have all of them getting lined up on the runway and ready. And of course, well, this is no Disney Patrol, I can say that for sure. But I can say that this skin is beautiful. I mean, of course, you can see that this skin has also put a very good care. They do have no mercy whatsoever with anyone. I'm curious to see if they will have mercy with their friends or not even with amongst friends when they get into the merge. We'll see how it goes though. And of course, beautiful logo on beautiful tail art. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Aggressors. Well, these guys do know what they're aiming for sure. Beautiful skin with a grey tone livery. Beautiful one for sure. Okay. Okay, let me get the camera. I was checking the chat, so I'm just checking that. Okay, leading edge is ready, so let me get both of them on camera. So I'm going to put leading edge for a sec on camera so we can showcase. Oh freaking gosh, 1 second. This is preposterous. Come on. Am I going to get demonetized for showing this out? Wait a second. Okay, so we have Disney Patrol with Winnie here. Oh freaking gosh, with a very Disney-like tail art. Number 1, leading edge on the other side. It's a beautiful work though. Of course, the other Disney Patrol with Tigru, the same tail art. Of course, he is rocking the orange one, so they know who's who. And of course, let me showcase the 16 skin, which is a very beautiful work of art for sure. So yeah, let me get. Might be Italian sex toxic ribbon. I don't know how to pronounce Italian though. I mean, I know I've been to Italy, and I do know that if I speak Spanish, they do understand me, and that's good enough, I will say. But nevertheless, teams are ready, so we are going to start the countdown. Okay, guys. A sec. Cameras always move around. Whoa, break shot with the raid, and all the guys coming in from the with the other fight. So welcome on board. Just arriving on the nick of time to start the fight with countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 is alive, gents. And break shot, welcome, my friend. Because we are seeing right now. But welcome to Breakshot. Of course I cannot. Welcome on board. So you have arrived just on the nick of time as we have both teams rolling up from both around for both of the runways. Of course, I'll be after the takeoff. I'll be showing you the map area that we have for today. Of course, we already know we are playing on the Persian Gulf. I mean, you can already guess with so many mountains and so many deserts. This man, please tell me, should I ban Monka for shaming me publicly? Come on. Oh, freaking gosh. So, nevertheless, we see that Cobra has already taken off. We have seen the two the two Disney Patrol. Yeah. Disney Patrol 1 and 2 are just holding up and runway 29, waiting for takeoff in a bit. It's in. Okay, they are starting to roll. Edge, Cobra Aggressors. Okay, so now we have the 2 2000s rolling up. Of course, we can, as we see them rolling, we can start to get the cameras, the view camera ready, and present the teams as we speak. So first, let us go first with Cobra Aggressors. Yo, Jambo! Freaking gosh! Jambo coming with a clutch with a 10 gifted shots. Of course, I'm just writing in chat because if not, you will receive the notification of I did notice it all very far away from now. So I want to give you a shout out for that, Jambo, mate. Really appreciate it. The 10 gifted subs for all the community to enjoy. Of course, by the way, I did a bit of rework with all the icons and whatever for all the streams, so you will have a few more emotes to work there. So of course, let us go and present while we have all the A10s coming in for the gun runs. Let me present you. We have running for Cobra today. We have Red Speed carrying the 16, leading the formation as we can see. Oh wait, okay, a slight problem. I'm going to showcase you one thing, okay? So it seems that Leading Edge had decided that they have too many missiles, and they do prefer to carry one less. So that's going to be interesting. Little detail. What the hell is going on today? I'm having way too much fun. We haven't even started. Oh freaking gosh! Today's going to be a wild run for sure. Oh gosh. Nevertheless, let us try to go with what we should be doing. 7 Alpha carrying the other 16 up high with the formation Leading Edge. And we can see forming up with Red Speed. And down below we have a big formation. Let me get them on camera. So we have a big formation right now where we have leading the 3 airplane formation. We have Grostar, and to his right we have Aletricio, or however you say that in Italian, and Cobra Red. All of them carrying the 4 mandatory Fox 3s, the 2 mandatory Fox 2s, and of course the 3 fuel tanks. It seems so far that we are not getting any ECM pods for their side. Of course, we have on camera right now Wendy is posting up the formation for Cobra Aggressor. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, so I was just going to check on Leading Edge, and they really do not want any missiles to be used for themselves. Something's very wrong, and I don't know what the hell is going on there. We'll see, Maybe they think that they have too many missiles, and they do prefer to carry a bit less. So we'll see. But of course, let us go, and we'll check in a sec also who is the one sending those missiles up. So we have on camera our favorite food from exported from France, apart from croissants and fromage. We have La Crepe on camera, rocking the 16 with yeah, he's missing 1 Fox 3 with 3 Fox 3s and 2 heaters. Yeah, there's something very wrong today. I don't know why. Well, I will ask them afterwards, because I think there's something very wrong with what they are doing for sure. And of course, he's been followed to his right by Zoltar, who is carrying no central drop down. I think he has dropped it out already. Let me go and check the rest of the guys. Pilatus Pilot, let me get him on camera. Pilatus Pilot, who we have on camera, having launched 2 Fox 3s. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, now I understand. Okay, guys, they did fat up, so they did bring 6 Fox 3s by default, and they decided, okay, we are going to launch them now because it's not allowed to bring them to the fight. Okay, kudos to you guys. That's a good solution. It's not the ideal solution. Please try to fix it up later on for next time. But nevertheless, please, nevertheless, that's a good call to see. Okay, we fought up. We cannot fix this up in the air. Let's find a solution. And they are running. Then they are running with an airplane with two less missiles, even if it's Fox 2s, and therefore they are going to be running with a worse situation for them. So we have the 17 carrying the ECM pod, And let us go with the Disney Patrol camera. Oh, I got to love this for sure. So Winnie the Pooh leading the formation with the Mirage 2000. How we say that in Spanish is the baguette, because the Mirage 2000 le baguette, by the way. Of course, the other baguette from the Disney Patrol coming in hot. So of course, let me try and get them on camera, so we can check the formation. It seems that the leading edge is going for 2 left, 2 right, as you can see here. Both of the parts are quite high right now, and it seems that Mirage 2000 has decided to go a bit lower. I think that they are going to try, like the other time, to go down below and try to pull the enemies into a comfortable side for them. We'll see how it goes though, because Mirage 2000 was and is a very interesting choice for this kind of format, knowing that you are allowed to carry Fox 3s. So guys, these are the Fox 3s that we saw launch. Okay, the two Fox 3s from all the members, and like Greg who sent the other one. So they are carrying less missiles than Cobra right now, and I think that hats down to them to realizing, okay, we fucked up, let us solve this situation, and they did. So that's highly appreciated. So Cobra, it seems that they are going for a different approach. We see 2 of them going up front, getting higher, way higher and way faster, burning more fuel. Let me try to get them on camera if I can. So you can see right now on camera wind speed, he's going ganzo with the fuel usage. Okay, my camera is not working correctly. No, it's not working correctly. Oh freaking gosh, I need to fix a few things more. Okay, so you can see that these guys are just going up high, getting energy built up. And of course, it seems that they are going for a different formation, having 2 guys on front and 4 guys on the back. This is a very interesting one. This is a formation I haven't seen before. Of course, I want to know how it's going to perform, because it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Of course, as well as Mocha is saying right now in chat, but it's going to be very interesting to see how the Mirage 2000 is going to be used and is going to perform. Because last time I saw them with the Mirage 2000, they used them to do a drag and back for the tactic with them. So of course we can see that the Mirage 2000 are still down in the deck, and they are just trying to get out of the view, out of the radar cover. Nevertheless, guys, remember, these fights are running with AWACS, and limitation is 4 Fox 3s, any Fox 2s, any Fox 1s, okay? And ECM is allowed, by the way. Just for you to know, okay? So of course I'm rolling with the Disney Patrol as they are flying down below. Of course we are seeing the first. Oh, that's a Fox 2. That's not going to arrive nowhere. 7 Alpha. Window speed also sending missiles, so missiles are starting to be in trade. Of course, we have more missiles from the southern part. Oh, things are developing very fast right now. Wait, perfect. Missile coming. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missiles on the go as we start. So that's quite interesting though, because I would not expect to see so many missiles sent downrange so fast to start. We have on camera green dot speed as he's defending. Okay, wait. 7 Alpha, is he going to get killed? 7 Alpha is going to defend that one. No, we have the first casualty. 7 Alpha is down. I repeat, 7 Alpha is down. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that at all. Like, really. Okay, right, let me try to get Pilatus Pilot on the left camera. He's just going defensive right now with a... Okay, that 120 did not track at all. So far, it seems that Leading Edge is on that advantage. As you can see, they did manage to take one of the enemies out just from the get-go. And of course, we have that SD-10 flying around, flying towards Red, who we have on camera right now, starting to defend as hard as he can. Pulling G's, getting out of the way, trying to survive that pesky SD-10. But let me try to get that on camera from the here. And that's a kill, gents. Wow, Cobra Aggressors are really coming down fast. There are two guys down from the get-go. So right now, from the Cobra Aggressor side, we have Green Dot Speed, Wendy, Letricio, and Crossar. So we have a 6-on-4 situation right now. As we see, the two Mirage 2000 are chilling down in the deck. Like really, it's very interesting to me. Like, okay, they are French, of course, so I do love seeing them carrying the Mirage 2000s, but nevertheless, it's a very interesting choice to do in any kind of competition format. Of course, we have the results for today's fight. It seems that you guys think that Cobra Aggressors are going to win round 1. Leading Edge is still having 8 votes from your side, so really things are tied up for your side. Of course, we have to really mention that the two Mirage 2000s are really not into play right now. You can see they are just chilling out there, holding the position, waiting for the opportunity to come. And up until that point, we'll see that Leading Edge is really using the rest of the airplanes to push hard into the enemy formation. So now we are going to roll. You see green dot speed with Fox 3. Of course, we see that SC10 who is going to Wendy. Wendy is also Fox 3. Let me get Wendy on camera. So we have Wendy just going defensive maneuvering right now, going for the vertical maneuvering. That SC10 might have enough legs though. We have this 120 from green dot speed. Will Cacahuete is defending correctly, so it seems that he's going to be safe in that situation. Oh, wait. Oh, the seaside has taken one more casualty, I'm afraid. So right now, Cobra Aggressors are down to 3 guys. Like, these things are going down fast for them. We have on camera right now Pilatus Pilot, as he's notching the 120 sent his way. On the right side, let me try to do this like this. Should be better for you. Yeah. Of course. So far, so good. Leading Edge are really holding up like really well. I'm missing the Mirage 2000s. Okay, Mirage 2000s are out of the fight. They are just starting to circle around. I'm curious to see how this is going to be played out though, because really it can be a very good idea to have them circling around out of the fight, so they don't know that they are there. Okay, La Crepe and Pilatus Pilot sending 2 120s. Of course, Crossstar 2 responding to that. They are very close by. They are 5 miles out shots. So let me try to get green dot speed on camera as he's going out cold. La Crepe and Pilatus Pilots are defending currently, since that those missiles are not going to have enough legs to arrive. You have Will Cacahuete coming in hot. Okay, he might get killed though. Let me try to get him on camera. He's not being alerted. Is he alive? Okay, that 120 is coming in for La Crepe. That was something I was not 100% sure. So we have the 3 members from Cobra Aggressor being pushed very hard right now, as we can see. So Fox 3 into Will Cacahuete, while Cacahuete or however you want to say that. Right now he's going defensive maneuvering right now as we speak. That 120 is a bit far away, but still he have enough time and leeway to defend it, as we can see. So that missile is getting out of energy as we speak. So Soltar, Fox 3, I do think into Crossstar. Yes, into Crossstar. Let me try to get him on camera. Crossstar going defensive maneuvering vertically, trying to get sure that he doesn't get popped off the sky from Soltar's missile. And I think that one is going to connect though. I think. Will it connect? It didn't. Well defended, Crossstar. Of course, you don't see that, but we are having the 2 Mirage 2000s right now getting into the fray. I'll try to get, this way. Maybe if I do this and this. Maybe this. And trying to get all of them. Okay, there you go. So now you can see everything on camera. We can see that the Mirage 2000 are starting to ingress and get into the fight. Though they are coming in. Oh, wait. Cobra Green Dot Speed has one on his back. He doesn't know right now that Pilatus Pilot is on his trail. Pilatus Pilot is being shot right now. Let me ride with the Pilatus Pilot on camera as we have him defending with 120 right now. He might get killed. Will he get killed? He's managed to defend those 2 Fox 3s. Come on, mate. Good work. While Cacahuete... No, sorry. La Crepe is being shot right now. I don't know if I'll get him on camera. No, La Crepe is down. Our favorite dish for France is down. Okay, Aletricia trying to Fox 3 into Pilatus Pilot, too short. So right now we have Viatus Pilot's Fox 3 into Grostar, who we have on camera, who is going to die for sure. That's more casualty. So now we have 2 guys from Cobra Aggressors against 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on Leading Edge. So this is going to be very complicated for them for sure. So let me ride with Aletricio 73, yes, who we have on camera right now, who is going hot into the merge. Remember guys, we are just 6 miles out for everything, so things are going to be very hectic here. So you can see that he's just going defensive maneuvering, popping Jav Flare as he's going for the merge with the Mirage 2000, who we have on camera right now. Okay, we have more casualty for Leading Edge side. We have one more casualty for Leading Edge side, sorry, I did not take that one on camera. So Green Dot Speed is going to be defensive maneuvering right now, as he's just trying to survive the Fox 3 sent his way. Sorry, the Matra, the Fox 1 sent his way by Winnie, and Winnie's getting pursued by the Aletricio, who we have on the other camera. So right now this is the situation. On the left side we have Aletricio camera getting into Winnie. On the right camera we have a Green Dot Speed running away, while Kakawiti is just trying to get on target with the last SD10, if I think is correct. And that's going to have enough leg. That's a kill. So now it seems that Aletricio has decided to spare Winnie the Pooh, and it's going for another victim who is closer. I do think he's down to guns though. I think he's down to guns. So we have from the 2 Mirage 2000 still alive, and Aletricio, you can see he's very hot into the merge. Fox 2 is not going to connect. Guns not connecting. So things are becoming very hectic, as you can see. I mean, you can see that the rest of the Leading Edge team is trying to get a hold of the situation, trying to help while Kakawiti and get this sorted out. But it's going to be hard for sure. And come on, and that's he has managed to defend that Fox 1 from Tigru. Come on, it's the power. Okay, things are going on. Oh wait, yes, that's the kid. Okay, guys, that's all for round 1. Oh freaking gosh. Well, talk about being an intense round 1 for sure. Like, impressive round. Very well played by Leading Edge though. I mean, we could see that the Mirage 2000, we can see right now on camera, Tigru rocking the spare 1 Matra. Sorry, 2 Fox 2s and 1 Fox 1 rocking the Disney Matrol. These guys. Of course, we have, again, let me get Tigru and check the weaponry remaining. So Tigru, oh sorry, I did check Tigru before. My bad. Let me try to get Winnie on camera. This is Winnie, carrying only 2 hitters as we speak. While Kakawiti, let me get him on camera. Just rocking 2 hitters to spare. And I'll check what's going on with the 17 skin. I think I have some problem with it. I'll be restarting DCS and check it out, okay? And the last member from Leading Edge with Wild Pilatus out empty. So these guys have really put many missiles downrange. Like, wow. Wow. So guys, let us go and check the tab view. And of course, I'm going to be restarting the... I'm going to run the teams, my DCS. I'll start server when you land. Okay, and just inform the teams I'll be restarting my DCS so they don't fret, that they don't see me on the stream. Just for them to know. Give me a sec while I solve things. Oh, that's not for you, that's for me. Okay, give me a sec, and because I'm going to fix a little issue with my DCS that was driving me nuts, and that's something I do not like at all. Okay, settings. Okay, that should be it. So, okay, there you go. Okay, let us do a recap round 1, shall we, guys? Now that we have the time. So, we did so. This dimple this. Oh, freaking gosh. By the way, I do know we have a third match being played today by Kebab. So we'll be writing him afterwards when we finish, by the way. So stay tuned. After we finish with the interview with the teams, if they are so agree to do, we'll be visiting them. Oh, sorry, I did not fix the issue with the skins for my DCS. I forgot to solve that out. Give me a sec, sorry. As you can see, when you don't have prepared with enough amount, I needed 30 more minutes to prepare, and that's the time I've missed to prepare. Give me a second, let me check this one is working. It should be working, so it's not a problem, it's not a me problem. Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, guys, so we can go back to tab view. Sorry for the interruptions. Okay, so we did so. Initially, Leading Edge decided to go with a 4 guys on 6 situation. Of course, they did launch the too many missiles that they did carry, so kudos for them, because if not, we will be showing that on the stream though. But nevertheless, it's a good thing that they did solve it themselves on the nick of time. So of course, we did solve that from the start. 7 Alpha sent downrange a Fox 2 missile by mistake. It definitely shows. Of course, these things happen. It's not the best thing to happen on a match, but nevertheless, things happen. Of course, 7 Alpha was the first casualty being killed by Pilatus Pilot with a, wow, 28-mile shot. That's impressive. You can see here that that's why we saw the guys from Leading Edge building airspeed and building high. Because not that many people are used to this situation where you have to defend a long-range Fox 3. People are used to defend missiles, this kind of missiles, like at 15, 20 miles out tops. So being shot this long range by Pilatus Pilot, and of course in this case Lacrep, who did a Fox 3 on the other side, but I think it should have been Solta, the one who did the Fox 3, because he was the one being higher and faster. We can see here his airspeed is way higher. Sorry, his Mach number is way higher. And that's, I will have gone with that decision there. Nevertheless, this did take Alpha's 7 Alpha out of commission. Of course, we can see here that when he's starting to turn, here, his belly, here, the radar warning might be showcasing here for sure distance. So it's not until this point that he gets an alert from this missile. And you can see here now he's starting to chaff, and that's why he didn't have any maneuvering room at all to defend that missile. So that was the first casualty for Cobra Aggressors. Of course, we can see that Pilatus Pilot did get Fox 3 himself, but of course he way too fast, way too high, managed to defend that one easily. And let us go and check more things going on here. A bit farther away. Of course, one more thing is interesting for me, and we've mentioned the Mia 2000s. They were out of the fight entirely up until this point where they decide to trail to the southern area, way too far away. You'll see later on, and then recommit later into the fight, which is a very interesting decision, and it has paid off for them today. But really, it's not the decision I'm used to see. I mean, you tend to want to have more guys, as much guys as possible into the fray, because if not, okay, this is a maneuver kill. Because if not, you are playing in a worse position from the start. You know, I mean, having to hold 6 enemy airplanes with 4 friendly airplanes is not the best of the situation to be in for sure. So that's something to really take into account when you are deciding to go with these tactics. So when here we can see he or she with, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I don't recall that Leading Edge had one woman. I don't know who she was though. Maybe Wendy is another woman. That's something to ask for sure. But we can see that he or she, or it, worst case scenario, went into the seabed, and sadly that was the second casualty for Cobra team. Of course, that's not all. Let me try to put a bit higher. We are missing one more. I think I'm missing someone more. We have right now. Please computer here. Wait. I'm missing someone else. Now we have 5. Okay, yes, from this, the first missile. Okay, that's what the first. That ST10. Oh, that one I did not notice up until this point. This ST10, nasty one for sure. 32 miles out. Fox 3 from Will Kakawiti into red. Of course, ST10 do have a better range compared to Fox than 120s, and of course that shows here in this kind of situation. So red was taken out of commission. Now we were down to 4 against 6 to start. So this is from the start. It was a very tough situation for Cobra. You can see more missiles coming now. Okay, that's Wendy getting killed, getting down into the seaside, to the seabed. Let me try and get a closer look. Also, we can see here the majestic and one and only 120 chaff, where we have the missiles initially tracking into the target and then going for the chaffs for all the 120s and going stupid. So it's perfect. So let me check. More things coming on. Good defense from Kakawiti here. We are a 3, 4. Wait, so we have a 4. There you go. So this is a very good defense by Crossstar, though. Keep in mind, this all fight was at 10 miles out, so these guys were very close by all the time, like really close. And Crossstar did manage to defend that one. And you can see here that the Miata 2000 are starting to come into the fray. So they did get 25 miles out and then decided to go back into the fray. So really bold decision by Leading Edge, having this situation going on. Of course, we can see right now Pilatus Pilot did have enough air space to get himself pursuing green dot speed right now. He gets 2 Fox 3s from Aletricio, or Ale, of Ale. I think Ale is way better. Who doesn't want a good Ale when having this kind of tournament fights? Come on. Get the 2 missiles notch. So Aletricio is trying to get back into him, but it seems that he has lost trail. As you can see, Ale has lost trail and doesn't know that Pilatus Pilot is coming in hot to take Crossstar live over here, down below. Of course, now we have the Mirage 2000, the baguettes coming in hot, sending croissants into green dot speedway, putting him into defensive positioning. Of course, that means that Ale has to come back and help the rest of the team. But right now, at this position, okay, we are missing. We did miss the casualty from La Crepe, I think. Yeah, La Crepe was the one being killed over here. But we did miss this one. So Crossstar here with a cranking 7 miles out shot into La Crepe, who didn't see that coming. You can see that he's still going on hot, and then he gets to some turning around and he gets alerted. So that's how we can see that he didn't see that one coming. So now we are a 5-on-2 situation. Ale coming in hot. Of course, I think that was the last SD10. Oh, wait. While Kakawiti, mate, you have almost killed a friendly. And you can see here that this one is trailing toward Green Dot, but of course Green Dot has managed to notch and hit that one. Because they are so close by, then this missile, when it gets active, gets Soltar on his radar and then turns toward him. But of course, Soltar... Okay, of course, these things sometimes happen, yes, okay, like... Oh wait, Soltar is dead. So this was a team kill. That one I did not notice. Oh, so that's why we were missing one of the guys from Leading Edge. Interesting. So we had a blue on blue, and this is a very interesting situation. As a reminder, guys, when you have friendlies in front of you, okay, if you Fox 3 onto them, let me get the camera view on the missile for you. So you can see that this airplane, green dot speed over here, is roughly the same positioning regarding the sensor as Soltar. Soltar is even closer to the center and is closer in distance. Then it activates and goes towards Soltar. And that's why Soltar has been dead for this match. And it's a pity though, because they were doing a very good job. And it shows that you need to have very good SA and positioning to really not have that kind of situation happening in a match. It has happened to every one of us, so don't get fooled, guys. things do happen, shit does happen, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just normal things, sadly, when you have so many things going on at once in the same place. Okay. My DCS is not working correctly, though. Okay, and this was the situation that we saw, where we have Winnie sending croissants into green dot speed. He was trying to defend. Ale sending Fox 2s into Winnie. Kakawiti sending SD10 into Cobra. And of course, Tigru coming in hot, trying to defend the other member from the Disney Patrol. Like, really? Freaking gosh. Oh, the namings. And that's the kill. The SD10, as you know, have more legs. Ale has, I think up to this position he was down 2 guns, or he had 2 heaters or something like that. So he did get into the, yeah, he did have 1 Fox 2. Kakawiti, of course, they are way too close to really have those Fox 2 being effective. You have to know those Fox 2 are around 1 mile out to really be able to track. If not, they will not track at all, you can see. Of course, they did get into the merge. More 1 croissant being sent into Ale Tricio, who did not get killed. That's strange, for sure. Yeah, so this is Pilatus Pilot and Wild Kakawiti getting rid of Ale Tricio as we speak. And that's the end of round 1. Of course, we are having the guys starting to get ready to land. So let me get them on camera. Okay. So we can see that they are almost on Fujairah International, where they have to land. And let me try to get things started from my side. Okay, here. So we are going to see right now on camera, not this camera, this other camera, Tigru, who is just on the top of the airway, of the runway, and they are going to be starting going down and getting ready to land. Of course, we have 4 guys remaining from a leading edge side, and therefore they really had, I mean, they could have been even 5 guys. They did not kill their friendly, which is a huge pity though. They done so well this round that kind of mistakes do happen. It has happened to every one of us. But it's a pity to see that happen. Of course, at least Disney Patrol is alive. All of them are up and done the flying. So the entire Disney Patrol will be able to land safely at home. I mean, who doesn't want to see Tigru and Winnie the Pooh landing on their airway? Come on, that's perfect. Of course, let me try to get... So they are going for overhead, but they are way too high though. I would have expected them to be lower, but they are a bit too high and a bit too fast though. We'll see if they get onto the runway we have on the left camera right now, Fujairah International, down below. Fast enough so we can get into the next fight for into the next round of today's fight. Of course, guys, I'm going to be starting a poll where where I will be asking you who do you think will be winning round 2. Will win round 2. Aggressors. There you go. So now you have your ball on camera, and my camera settings are not working, and then I have this weird vibration. Well, this is just to add more intensity, you know, to the situation where they are landing. That's all. For real, that's all. Nah, really, something is going on with my configuration. I'll check it out afterwards. But we were missing the landing of the JF-17 from leading edge. Kakawiti getting into final approach. It's down and under control. Going out of the horizon, and of course that's going to signify that airplane is down in the ground and under control, and that's going to signify the victory for round 1 for leading edge. So guys, we are going to be restarting the server. We'll be back in about 1 minute until we get the server restarted and ready to roll. So guys, stay tuned and don't get much away because we'll be starting with round 2 in just a few moments, guys. Well, guys, of course, I have unmuted myself because I know that it will be I will be happening exactly as yesterday, where I forgot to unmute myself. When we were starting round 2. Oh, freaking gosh! Today things are happening for reals. Oh, freaking gosh! The struggle is real. That I can say for sure. But nevertheless, I want to use this opportunity while we wait for the Cobra team to spawn up in the runway and get ready. To really say a massive thanks for guys over 51st, PVO, and 100 Kiap, who are the team behind the entire competition and are making this all possible, making sure that everyone has everything up and running, making things easy for all the streamers, which are in fact all the 3, by the way. Yes, we all keep up. Breakshop himself and myself for the entire tournament so far. So hopefully you'll get to see a few more names down the line, because I do know that the more guys we have covering this kind of tournaments, the funnier it is and better it is for everyone involved. Of course, this is also a very good opportunity to really mention the sponsors for these tournaments, who are the names you already know. You can see that already being shown on the scoreboard. We have names that you do know as DCS Eagle Dynamics themselves, Headblur. We have Magnitude 3 with their MiG-21, of course, Headblur, who are going to be seeing the F4 Phantom coming in this year. That's going to be impressive. Rasman 2 is being a sponsor of this tournament, and we are having also two different ones that is not usually seen, and I love seeing them partaking in this kind of situations. We have also, oh sorry, I forgot to mention Rasman. Sorry mates, and we are having two beautiful Mirage 2000 playing out today. Oh freaking gosh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I do enjoy a very good croissant sent downrange by the baguette flying around from time to time on PvE servers. Though it's a very interesting decision to see that rolling into a PvP environment, as you can see. Really, it makes you rethink the tactics that you are deploying, and it's really interesting thing to see. So of course, also was going to mention as we were speaking. Oh wait, there you go. So I was going to mention the other sponsors, who are TACView, what we are using for the entire stream to have everything captured live and showcased correctly for you guys, so you can experience the best experience in these kind of settings, having the best F10 view, which is TACView, as we can see right, as we do know and we can see, and of course what we will be showcasing after in the latest part of the tournament, the LOTS ATC, which is a GCI software that you really, and I do use it. I'll be using that over this Friday's mission for PvE mission for D3W. I'll be streaming with it though, so you want to join. Of course, I will talk in mainly Spanish though, so bear with me. But nevertheless, .ttc is a very fine software, and of course it makes one more player to join the fray, which is a GCI. That means, guys, that one more guy is going to be flying. Is going to be partaking into the fight, but not will flying. One guy will be using a view such as this one. Okay, I'm doing this with Tabby right now, but just for you to understand. So one guy will be having this view and will be able to see friendly airplanes and enemy airplanes only if we have enough EWR stations on the map, because of course there will be no AWACS whatsoever to inform you, and you will have to rely on calls from your GCI to really make it happen. So it's going to be a very interesting thing for sure to see how it plays out. It's not going to be easy, and most of the teams are not used to have a guy telling you all the brag calls and all the information, and I want to see how it's going to play out. So one more detail, the skin for the leading edge we have on top. For the 17, I did receive it, I did install it, I did check it, and it's not working. So I do think there is it's not me problem. Nevertheless, I'll check with the team afterwards to try to solve it for later occasions. Because it's a pity that we cannot also showcase the skin for the 17. And we saw the skins for the for the Disney Patrol are superb. And of course, for the 16 too are very nice skins, and I wanted to showcase all of them if possible. So it's a bit of a pity though, but nevertheless, things do happen, and well, we have to deal with it. So we can see that the teams are rolling in, getting ready as we speak on runway. Of course, we will be doing a check-up of the... We will be doing afterwards. We will be doing a check-up on who's who and who's flying where and whatnot. As before, and of course, up to this point, I'm just putting the engines out of commission. Sorry, the sound for the engines is out. Because I mean, what do you need more apart from having Disney Patrol flying around? Come on, you cannot ask for anything more for a match of this caliber. Oh freaking wow, really, these guys. But I could laugh. We did have on the start of the stream when that got off us unexpectedly. Wait. So let me try to get cameras ready for them. And we are going to have the other camera. Okay, and it seems that the vote has ended. By the way, I didn't mention it. I think that from your side, guys, you do think that Leading Edge is going to take the victory in this round 2. So we'll see. Of course, we saw that Leading Edge in round 1 really started in a very good pace, taking out of commission 2 of the enemy airplanes from the get-go. The 2 of them being shot long range. So I'm very curious to see if that's going to be played out exactly the same for them, or they will manage to, or Cobra will manage to really get back from the situation and bring victory home. We'll see how it goes though, because that's going to be an interesting thing to showcase for sure. Of course, I want to use this time to, while we wait, to get the cameras rolling a bit over the guys. So Cobra is calling ready, or we have them on camera, on the right camera right now, and Leading Edge will be calling ready in just a sec. So we will be starting round 2 in just a few moments, guys. And it seems to me that today I'm not batching that many names. I mean, I'm not having that many opportunities. We have Ale, so we have who Toxic Ravan has told me, okay, guys, just call him Ale and call it a day, which is, I think that's the correct way to go for sure. Definitely, seeing what we have seen, that we are struggling that much to get that name correctly. And of course, apart from that, we are not having that many difficult names to pronounce today. And no German name for sure to pronounce. Let me try to see if I still recall how it's pronounced though. Whoop. I was Taktischen Luftwaffengeschwader. Taktischen Luftwaffengeschwader 66. Come on, still wanting to shame me? This freaking mate. Oh, freaking gosh. Okay, Leading Edge is calling ready. So we are going to be starting. Getting. Okay, let me try to get the cameras ready for the start. And then we'll be starting round 2, sorry. Of course, sound is going to be applied right now. Okay, like that. Okay, guys, we are going to start the countdown for round 2. We are going to start with 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 2 is alive, gents. So of course I was dealing with a good friend local chat, and he loves shaming me and my voice, my beautiful voice, while I sing to my deceased enemies on the servers. Oh freaking gosh, this guy! I should ban him one of these days. Well, not yet, not today. Just to sing on stream, come on. Well, that's something to watch for sure and check. So of course, as before, we have seen that the 2 Mirage 2000s are not taking off yet. They will be taking off afterwards, and the 7th airplane, so Leading Edge, is just the fail-safe in case someone did crash or something happens. It's disconnected right now as we speak. And of course, as per usual, we have right now changed of sides. Cobra is taking off from where? I will forget. Fujairah International. And Leading Edge, this situation, is taking off from Lavan Island. The 2 last airplanes to take off, who are the Mirage 2000s Sorry, I should say it correctly. The baguettes are starting to take off and getting ready for the fight. So, as per usual, let me get the guys on camera and showcase them all, shall we? Just spreading something to love. Come on! I don't believe you at all. I don't believe you at all. You only want to shame me publicly. So we have on camera right now El Tricio rocking the 16 with the 4 Fox 3s, 2 heaters and the 3 fuel tanks. Being followed by, and he's been followed to his left by Red, carrying the same loadout, 4 Fox 3s. Yeah, I have that right. 4 Fox 3s, 2 heaters and 3 fuel tanks to win the most time on combat possible. Of course, to the right and to the left of the formation is being followed by 7 Alpha with exactly the same formation. So c'est le plus. Yeah, I cannot almost. Je peux parler un peu français, mais je peux comprendre français, mais je ne parle pas français. So, let me try also to keep on showcasing the guys from Cobra Aggressors. We have this beautiful close formation by Crossstar, who is following right now green dot speed as they start climbing. All the 2 of them carrying exactly the same loadout as before, the 4 Fox 3, the 2 heaters. So nothing unexpected there. And closing their formation, we have Wendy on camera right now, as he or she, or it, we don't know yet, is rocking the no center fuel tank, 4 Fox 3s and 2 heaters. So let's, and of course, let's also do check the formation flank. So it does seem to me that they decided to go this time with that 3 guys on front, 3 guys back, and that way trying to put a two aircraft grinder, one on the front, one on the back, 3 different grinders. Maybe that's the way it's going to be played out. Baguette 1 and Baguette 1-2. One Art Gamer 89. Welcome, my friend. I did not notice that you're a follow before. My bad. And of course, Nanoboy 21. You are just arriving on time, as we are going to start in round 2 of this fight between Leading Edge and Cobra Aggressors. So we have already on camera. Let me jump into them. Going over Mach 1, Pilatus Pilot, rocking expected loadout, no fuel tank, no center fuel tank, as we can check and see right now. Also being followed by Wild Kakawiti, rocking the 4 SC10s, 1 jammer pod and the 2 fuel tanks and the 2 heaters, as expected from the scary SC10 send down range by the F-17. Of course, let me jump now to La Crêpe, our favorite dish of the French cuisine. Our favorite dessert from the French cuisine, that we're carrying the 2 fuel tanks, 4 Fox 3s, 2 heaters. And closing the front formation, we have Soltar carrying the 2 fuel tanks, of course the 4 Fox 3 and 2 heaters, as expected. And of course, now we are going to showcase our favorite airplanes, our favorite packets being flown today. DCS is really struggling today. I don't know what the hell is going on with DCS. It's chugging. I mean, you're going to see the water is not being rendered correctly for whatever reason. I don't know why though. Let me try to get you this camera on them. Exactly the same thing. Well guys, I don't know what the hell is going on, but well, deal with me. So we have right now Tigru on camera following Winnie, or Baguette 1-2 following Baguette 1-1. This patrol being sure that they get to showcase their beautiful M2000s into the fight, and we can see that this time Leading Edge seems to have decided to go for a different tactic altogether. But hell is going on with the water though? It's really not beautiful at all. Like, really not beautiful at all. So we can see that leading edge this time are deciding to go with a 4 airplane formation up in the air, Mach 1, so they are burning fuel as we can see. And the Tsumiya 2000 down below, so I don't think that the leading edge is going to be going exactly for the same tactic as before, where they're going to be sending downrange, 30 miles out or so, sending those scary long-range Fox 3s that they took out of the sky, 2 of the members from Cobra Aggressor. Sorry, from Cobra Aggressor just from the get-go. We'll see how it goes though, of course. I do think that Cobra Aggressor will know that what's going to be happening this time, and they'll try to not get surprised by the long-range shots. We'll see though, because it's going to be for sure an interesting decision to see. If they do go for the notch or they just go out cold, we'll see, because that's something I want to see how it's going to be played out. You're seeing on camera right now, Pilatus pilot. Leading edge is starting to go for a little crank. It seems that Cobra Aggressors are starting to go with lead formation. Yeah, they are. So we are going to on camera the left flank for Cobra Aggressors, who is being formed by 7 Alpha, L, and Red, and the right flank is being formed by Green Dot Speed, Frostar, and Wendy. So they are down. They are with less airspeed and less altitude than before. They have NGS-25. So I do think that they are not aiming to go very high. I do think they are going to be defending those missiles, not sending them downrange as before. So of course it does seem the other way around. It does seem to me that leading edge is deciding to go with a different approach this time. They are just Aegis 30, which is not that high. Of course, it's higher compared to what we are used to see in tournaments overall, but still, it's not as fast. So it's not as high, but still, you can see that leading edge is burning through fuel, trying to get this airspeed into the airplanes to send those scary first Fox 3s downrange into the fight. And we'll see if it pays out for them. In last round, it did pay out for sure. We have the two baguettes down in the deck, not being noticed at all, and then getting them into the fray when they were into a very tight spot, very close range with the other team. Of course, we are starting to get into the distance where we are almost on long-range Fox 3 realm. So I think we are going to start seeing Fox 3s from Grep right now. Well, we have, I think, this is Grep, let me check. This is Pilatus, sorry, let me get... Yes, Pilatus, I think Pilatus is going to be one of the guys shooting downrange Fox 3s from the start. We'll see how it goes though. And of course, he's just building so many airspeed. He's just burning through fuel, trying to be sure that he just has the best airspeed possible. And of course, we have on the other screen, now we have La Grep on screen with the JF-17 to his left. It seems to me that Pilatus pilot is just going to reposition himself. They are just defending right now, so it seems that they've burned through fuel just to try to trick Cobra into going into a long-range Fox 3, which hasn't happened at all. And therefore, we are seeing right now that the leading edge is going all of them for the notch. Cobra, these three guys from Cobra are going for the left flank. Crossstar, Green Dot Speed, and Wendy going for the right flank. And so far, it seems that both teams are going to take things a bit more calmly compared to before. But of course, that doesn't mean that they are not burning through fuel. You can see right now that Pilatus pilot is burning through. It's going completely ganzo with burner all the time. This is something I'm not used to see. Of course, you want to be with high speed. I mean, he's Mach 1. Grep is Mach 1.3, so they are building speed. And it seems that they are starting to commit right now to get into this part of the fight and put missiles on range. So I do think that we are going to start seeing Fox 3s from Pilatus pilot as we speak. Let me get him on camera. Pilatus pilot burning through fuel, you can see right now. Starting to climb. We have the first SC-10s, we can see right now on the screen. Will them connect? First missiles launch. Of course, Aletricio is trailing south, going out cold, trying to defend. They're just riding with him as he's trying to defend right now. Pilatus Pilot is also trying to defend one. That missile might not connect. That SATAC seems not going to connect. That 120 seems not going to connect though. I really think that okay, you are not seeing them right now. It doesn't to me that they've left 3 guys from Cobra Aggressors totally unchecked, and they have all the time to really commit into the leading edge left side and put a tight grip on that side. We'll see how it plays out for them though. So far, missiles sent down range by leading edge, with no effective, only positioning them out. Let me try to get cameras better suited for you guys. That should be about right. Okay, so now we have 3 guys from the Cobra southern side, recommitting, leading edge recommitting into the northern area. So 2 Fox 3s from Cobra side into Wild Kakawiti, who we have right now on camera, going defensive maneuvering as hard as he can down into the deck. Let me try to get this a bit more close up for you guys. So Wild Kakawiti might get killed though. He might get killed. Of course, Pilatus Pilot also is going to be defensive maneuvering right now as we speak, trying to survive that long range Fox 3. Long range as in 15 miles out, which is not that much, but still long range for what we are used to see. Okay, so far so good. Seeing that missiles are not arriving into no one. So both teams are defending correctly. Soltar sent a Fox 3 into Crosstar, we saw. But the most interesting part to showcase is this part right now. So you can see through the southern area, we are starting to see a very interesting development right now, where Cobra and 7 Alpha are putting a lot of pressure into the Mirage 2000, into the southern part. So these 2 Mirage 2000 might get killed though, so take that into account. So now we have 2 situations. Mirage 2000 are in a very tight spot, they cannot turn around as we speak. We have right now Pilatus Pilot and Kakawiti trying to get back and help the Mirage 2000s. And as we speak, we have from the northern area, we have Green Dot Speed, Wendy and Crossstar defending missiles sent down range by Lacrep and Soltar, who are holding the northern side. They are trying to hold them out. Okay, this might be the first casualty. Green Speed still trying to defend that one. Let me try to get him on camera if I can. Green Dot Speed on camera as we speak. Okay, has managed to defend that one. Okay, let's go to the interesting bit right now. So we can see right now that 7 Alpha had decided to leave Winnie and Tigru, also red, is disengaging. And now they are committing into Pilatus Pilot and Lacrep. We are going to get on camera right now. Of course, we are going to see, we're going to get Pilatus Pilot on camera right now, defending vertically, popping flares, and that's the first casualty for leading edge. And 7 Alpha has managed to notch that missile out, so nice work there. So things are going on fast, as we can see. Let me try to do a count up of who we have still find. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys from leading edge. So we are missing 2 from leading edge, okay? 7 Alpha and Fox 3 and Fred sending missiles into the Crep. It's a very tight position right now. Let me ride with him on camera. As he's defending, of course, for the other side we have from Cobra we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. So we are missing 1 more casualty. Soltar here might get killed though. Let me see if I can get him on camera. Okay, Soltar is dead, guys. 1 more casualty. So things are happening very fast right now, as we can see. Let me try to get everyone on camera. There you go. So now we have everything on camera. So 7 Alpha over here is trying to is just defending that Fox 2. We'll see he managed to defend. Okay, 1 more casualty. Leading edge, Lacrep coming in hot, giving most breathing space for leading edge. Cobra Red, Fox 3 onto Lacrep, who we are going to see on camera right now as we speak, trying to defend that Fox 3 into the face and takes the hit. So now we have the 2 Mirage 2000s against. So we have the Disney Patrol. They're going to work their asses out. Oh, Ale disconnected. Oh, that's a pity though. So now we are going to see the Mirage 2000s really working their asses off. Because now they have to deal with 4 enemy airplanes, and remember, the 2 Mirage 2000s carry on total 4 missiles each. So it's going to be a tight fight for them for sure. Like really, it's not going to be a simple fight. So we are going to see it right now on camera. Cobra Green as he's starting to Fox 3 onto the enemy and just going for defensive maneuvering. Winnie is going to have to be defending that Fox 3 if he wants to survive. Let me get him on camera though. Winnie on the other camera, you can see just trying to defend. And has managed to defend that one. Nice work over there, mate. So right now, Leading Edge only has the opportunity to really start getting missiles downrange and trying to deplete Cobra from missiles. Because if not, they don't have any opportunity whatsoever. Remember guys, Mirage 2000 are made for Fox 2 fights. And we can see over here, that's going to be a trade. Oh freaking gosh, Wendy has taken the kill. That's a kill. Wendy has taken one of the baguettes out of the sky, and Chigu, he might get out of commission. He's just trying to defend that Fox 3 and takes the casualty. Oh wow guys. Well, it seems that today and your guesses for the results are totally on the contrary. I mean, you did vote that Cobra was going to win round 1 and they lost. You vote that Leading Edge was going to win round 2 and they lost. So round 3, I don't know. I mean, so far it seems that your guesses are just on the total contrary to what you should be happening, which is quite interesting for sure. Nevertheless, let us check what's going on for the guys. So we have Red on camera. Red being this guy over here, rocking 2 heaters, and that's all for his loadout right now. Wendy on camera, rocking only 1 heater. Green dot speed, rocking only 1 heater. And also to close it up, Crossstar carrying only 2 heaters. So these guys are really put downrange many missiles to be sure that they get on top of the situation and bring victory home for this round 2. Of course, while we wait, we will be checking the attack view and see if we can do a recap of everything that has gone on. But first, guys, give me a sec to catch up some water. Yes, I have water. I don't have any beer with me today, which is a waste. It's a totally waste. I mean, who will not be using a beer tonight during this fight? I know I should, and I know you should too. Okay, guys, let's go and check this round 1. Of course, compared to before, we did notice that Leading Edge, even if they did build enough airspeed and enough high, they decided not to launch any long-range Fox 3s, which have brought victory home round 1. Decided to play it more carefully and went for the notch. Of course, they went to the notch, and I think they did not notice that Cobra guys, they went to the crank. I mean, me personally would have decided to go. I will say that this team is going into a crank. I will have used that opportunity to get a bit more close, then focus with them, and then get out of the sky, get back, and start grinding out. Of course, this is the kind of thing that is interesting to see, and of course, this is one of the things that you can ask them during the interview, and of course, I want you guys also to get your questions ready for the teams afterwards, when we do the interview after round 3. So you can see that Leading Edge decided to say, okay, these 3 guys, we are going to forget about them entirely. Let's concentrate all of our forces over L, who disconnected 7 Alpha and Red over here. So they did start the fight over here, 50 miles south ST10, which is very scary one for sure. But Cobra really had managed to put a very good defensive maneuvering show today. They are getting sure that they are not getting out of the fight as fast as before. The Loaka Space, welcome on board. Just arriving while we are checking the attack view round 2 for this fight between Leading Edge and Cobra Aggressors. Of course, we will be going for a round 3 today, which is something that all of us do like and enjoy. So we can see here, of course, because the leading edge decided to go, okay, let's go first with this southern side, and then let's deal with the northern side. They did put a few 120s out, put them a bit into offensive position, to give them a bit of breathing space. Then all of them committed to the northern side. You can see, except the Mirage 2000s, who were just chilling out there. They were just making them wait for the later part of the fight. And of course, we are going to do. We are going to check first the northern side of the fight, okay, which is this one, and afterwards we'll be checking the southern side, okay. That way we can get a grasp of everything which has been happening. So, northern side, which is this one. We can see right now 4 guys from leading edge, 3 guys from Cobra. We have 3. I'm missing 1. Did L disconnect? Yes. No. We have 3. It's just 6 on 60 combat. Oh freaking gosh! I was expecting 8 for whatever reason. Oh freaking gosh! Today I am myself. Nevertheless, fight on the northern side. We have 4 guys here from leading edge, 3 guys from Cobra. That means that the 2 Mirage 2000 have to deal with 3 enemy 16s, which is tough for sure. Right now here, we can see that leading edge is putting pressure into the Cobra lines. They have almost all of them except gain dot speed going out cold. La Crep sending missiles here. That's a 10 miles out. When you get those question, diapres-vous quel c'est la milieu de ce soir? Pourquoi Cobra? I cannot understand that almost at all. I think that means something like tengo una pregunta. I'm going to say that in English. Hola, tengo una pregunta. Sorry. Hello, I have a question. Why do you think? Which do you think is the best team of this afternoon? And why is Cobra? Yo, Siloanka Space, welcome, my friend. Happy to see more Italian action here. Maybe you can help me out, because I do think that El Tricio is Italian, for what I've heard on the stream, and maybe you can help me pronounce that better. I'm a Spaniard, by the way, soy español, de hecho. So maybe you can help me out to know how to pronounce it correctly, if that's Italian for sure or not. Nevertheless, as we were saying, we had Angel missiles here, window speed and La Crep defending correctly. Okay, so of course La Crep then changes to the southern area. Okay, this is very interesting. Let me check all the entire thing before we go to the. We will not be dividing, since that this is a one-turn fight. Sorry, the 2 Mirage 2000s went out cold because they could not help out. L ratio. Oh, okay. So he has a question that if someone of you can answer him, then please do so. So of course we have here AL ratio got disconnected here. The 2 Mirage 2000 had to go out cold because they were pushed very hard. Therefore, their 4-on-3 situation over the northern area. Leading edge had to divide themselves and then bring themselves back into a 3-on-2 and another 3-on-2 for the other side. That means that we are being very heavily pressured. You can see here, Wild Kakawiti, Fox 3 into El Tricio. Sadly, he was disconnected, so that missile could have killed anyone else. But still, that missile from 7 Alpha does connect and takes the first casualty. You can see right now that La Crep is coming in hot, trying to help Latus Pilot. Latus Pilot is being shot right now by 7 Alpha and gets his wings ripped off. No, he gets killed. Of course, that's just the missiles going stupid for DCS. He gets killed. And now La Crep is alone against Reed. And I think he got killed, not this merge, but in the next one. Because La Crep getting out of the way, making some space for him. Now he's alone with 7 Alpha. Oh, wait. What a snipe here. I mean, 5 miles out for a Fox 2 is not that long. I mean, it's a long distance. Also when you are down in the deck. You can see that this Fox 2 is almost without any energy. I mean, 0.9, that's nothing at all. So 7 Alpha had just stormed into the missile, and that's why he got killed, sadly for him. So like Reaper here, really clutching this area, making sure that he gets enough airspace for the Mirage 2000 to really recommit, but still he gets taken out of commission by Red, who afterwards had enough airspace to really... Of course, the northern area was being dealt with as we speak. Like Rev went to the southern area, as we know. Therefore, Pilatus Pilot and Will Kakawiti here, they had to... Well, Float Keaton, that's something I cannot answer you. That's something you should answer. You know the answer yourself, better than myself. So you can see here that we have a 3-on-3 situation. Prep, Marana is going to turn out cold, as we know. In just this moment. I went a bit too far away. Yes. Oh, wait. So this is Wild Kakawiti and Pilatus Pilot who went from here to help. They get their asses kicked. Oh, yes. Now I remember. Okay. And then with this maneuvering, because they had a 2-on-3... Okay, now I remember. Sorry. So because they went a 2-on-3 and a 2-on-3 on each side, then this side did crumble very fast. Crep went to this southern side to help, and Sultan was alone against everyone else, and therefore he got killed by Wendy here. No, sorry, from Green Dot space. And of course, the two Mirage 2000s, they are you can see that they haven't contributed anything at all in the entire fight, except making enemy team waste 3 missiles, which is nice, but of course, you are not taking enemy airplanes out of the sky, and therefore you are not helping your team to bring enemy airplanes into the back and be sure that you are being sure that your team gets enemy airplanes out of the sky, and you can get the victory. And this is a complicated thing for sure. I mean, that's why that decision is a very interesting one for sure. As in, Mirage 2000s, I mean, they are French, that I respect. They do like fromage, they do like the baguettes and croissants that we know and we love and appreciate. But of course, having the Mirage 2000 is a big compromise, really. Like, because it's an airplane who can only do Fox 1s. That's all it can do, and that means that you are having 8 less Fox 3 missiles to carry around. So it's a really big compromise being taken to be sure that you can bring those Mirage 2000 into the fight. So I mean, we'll see how it goes for leading edge in round 3. Of course, we can see right now. Well, we should be seeing Red on camera, but of course, this ground piece is so arced that we cannot see him. Let me try to go up to him. There we go. So Red is just on runway and getting touchdown, getting under control, and thus this is going to be declaring the victory for Cobra for this round 2, this fight between Leading Edge and Cobra. So guys, as before, stay tuned. We are going to be restarting the server and we'll get the teams back into the fight ASAP. So see you in just a few and 2 minutes, guys, until we get everything sorted out. Well guys, as we are waiting for the teams to get lined up and ready, those teams are joining up the server, getting everything lined up and ready as we speak, and then getting also the cameras ready for this round 3 that we are going to be enjoying today. Because I do love our 3-rounder for sure. That's something I love seeing. Because as per usual, that means that both teams will be changing sides. Now we are going to see once again. We are going to see Cobra Aggressors flying from the original airbase, and we are going to see Leading Edge flying from the original airbase, where we had a good love with our Disney Patrol. Oh, freaking gosh, these guys. So we will be using another poll. I want to know your guesses for this round 3 and really know who do you think will win. So let me try to get leading edge from Cobra Aggressors. So I want to know your guesses on who's going to win out today. And of course, maybe do you have other guess, as in maybe you think that both teams are going to be drawing today, so no victor for tonight. That's something that could happen though, because that's not something unheard of. It's hard for it to happen though, but still it can and sometimes happen that you have a draw in a match. So what are your guesses, guys? I want to know your thoughts, so we know what your thoughts are in this matter, and we'll see how it goes though, for sure. Still, round 3. Round 1 was a very intense one, and we did know this before, having all the guys, all of them bunched together, fighting for exactly the same airspace in the entire fight, which is amazing to see and watch, and it's a pure enjoyment to see and watch for sure. And of course, round 2 we saw that Leading Edge was divided in 2 different fronts by Cobra, and they brought victory home today thanks to that in that round 2. And that's why we are now in round 3. Of course, that means that we are going to be seeing a 3-rounder today, and we are going to be taking a bit more time than the other matches that we've been seeing so far, because not that many matches we've seen in this tournament up until now have been formed with more than 2 rounds. Of course, I'm pretty sure that once we get into the... What do I mean about what? Sorry. Let me try to do this. Remember guys that I'm on today's stream? But what do I mean about what? That's the question. So of course we are going to see this rounder and we see how it goes. Oh, the opinion. The poll we are carrying right now. Stream. And yes, the skins are very beautiful. The skin from Leading Edge is very beautiful one. Yeah, well, of course we all have a preference. I mean, Leading Edge, of course, they do carry this beautiful livery that is out of what is usually seen, and that's something that I do appreciate. I really appreciate having something that is out of the norm. I think that's a good thing to see from time to time, you know. I mean, not everyone should be carrying military ones and realistic ones, and this showcase the part of DCS being a game where you can do whatever you want whenever you want. It's a Pollo Loco. Of course, that also means that we have beautiful Disney Patrol. We have Baguette 01 and Baguette 02. Sorry, Disney Patrol 02 and Disney Patrol 01. Rocking the Mia 2000s with the tail art from the Disney Patrol. With Winnie the Pooh on camera. I think we have Winnie the Pooh on camera and Tigru on camera on the back area. So that's really amazing to showcase these kind of skins for sure. It's really amazing the kind of work that teams do put to make these skins work for this kind of tournament. Of course, we'll be doing a checkup on the skins in a sec too, regarding Cobra skins. You can see, of course, one of the things that I do love about these skins are the logo placement. Of course, you can see that the airplane right here is just going exactly the same direction as in the tail, because you can see that this the line, let me try to showcase this line to the top, okay, and this line on the left hand side are more or less going up to this point, and more or less the logo itself is pointed to the same area. So having that same, I don't know how to say it in English though, punto de fuga, running away point, no, that common point for the view, that's a little detail that I like for sure. And of course, they decide, okay, because we don't want to do the symmetrical logo in this case, they decide to go, okay, let's go with Disney Patrol here and Winnie the Pooh. This is something amazing. Of course, in the other case, in the 16th for Leading Edge, they did decide to go the other way around, just do that the symmetry. Hopefully they will fix the text as Leading Edge, because it's a very beautiful tail art that they do. Really, I do love it. And hopefully they will fix that little issue. But still, we have right now Cobra Aggressors just starting to roll out as we speak. And of course, as a good friend Mocha do love, they are rocking a more traditional skin, as in more military tones, more military camouflage, but still carrying their own personality into the skins. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Aggressors. And a beautiful, beautiful Cobra logo, the tail art. Of course, that's exactly the same logo that they have for the team logo. And really, it's not so simple. I mean, I've done myself a bit of skin work, okay? And lining all the lines for that logo to work there is not easy. Like really, it's not easy to get the lines correctly for the tail art. I've tried it myself, I know how picky it can be. But still, I'm happy to see that they've managed to do so. And they are bringing once again, they have to do, because once you commit to an airframe, you have to commit to that airframe for the entire fight. They have committed to the 6/16, which is paying out for them in this round 2. And we'll see how it plays out for them in this round 3 for sure. You can see that Leading Edge is ready. We are seeing right now Cobra ending the lineup for the runway. So Leading Edge is going to be taking off from Fujairah International, and Cobra Aggressors is going to be taking off from Laban Island. We'll see how it goes in round 3 though. I'm very interested to see. Sorry guys, I'm having dinner as we speak too. Because as mentioned, I found myself with 30 less minutes than I expected for today's fight. So I had to cram everything over in a 10 minutes spare time for the match, and not the usual 40 minutes that I tend to take to prepare everything for the streams. So we are seeing right now that both teams are almost ready, and therefore we will be seeing them taking off in a few moments. Okay, both teams are ready, so let me go with the countdown. It's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 3, and the round who will declare the victor for this fight is alive. And of course, so far, you guys think that Cobra Aggressors will take the victory home for this round 3. Hopefully, you are right this time, because before the 2 pure rounds, you went exactly the opposite way. As in, the one team you said was going to win, it lost. So be careful who you vote, because I think you are voting on the team who you think is going to lose. Be careful with that, gents. Be very careful. But still, Cobra Aggressors, all of them are taking off right now. The 2 Mirage 2000s are still on runway. As before, it seems that they are deciding, as before, to stick to taking off later, going down into the deck. And we'll see how it plays out. I mean, realistically, round 1, they did a very good job getting into the fight later on, just in the nick of time. On round 2 though, I think they did not put that much pressure into the enemy team, and therefore really didn't. They were at a detriment and not an addition to the team in that case. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes though. Maybe we have a different situation altogether in this round 3 regarding the Le Baguettes and our team on or Disney team for sure. We'll see. Of course, unless he doesn't crash. Okay, because he was Disney one was making me scared of that takeoff. So I was a bit scared he was going to crash on takeoff, which luckily he didn't. And of course, let's go now and present once again the teams who are flying right now, the guys on the air. So leading the entire flight, we have Green Dot on screen, being followed by Crossstar to his right wing. Sorry, so of course that's not all. We have more guys coming in. And this guy, I don't know if it's a girl or not. You have to tell me. Wendy coming in hot also. At Mach 4.8, Angels 9, climbing. We have right now also the L Tricio, who sadly let me get him on camera. We also have L, no, not this one. L, where you are? L. Okay, here you are. So El Tricio right now on camera, just timing. Hopefully he will not get disconnected as last round, and he will be able to partake into the fight. It's a pity when you have that kind of problem. Things do happen. It's not his fault, but still not a happy situation to be in. Because now 7 Alpha are in the other 16, and also let's remember who is red. Carrying also the under 16. So far we are seeing exactly the same lineup. Remember that once you commit to an airplane for your fight, you have to stick with it up to the last part. So you are not allowed to change airplanes in between rounds. So that's a very nice addition though, because that means that you have to plan ahead and really think who is going to be flying from the opposite side, and then think how you are going to be performing against that. So on camera now we have Wild Cacahuete being followed to his right by Pilatus Pilot. And of course, that's not all for the leading edge side. We have, if my computer does want to, okay, we have here Lacrep being followed by Soltar. Try to get him on camera. There you go. Being followed by Soltar on camera right now. And of course, oh, this is different. Well, this is what I wanted to see. Things going different. Perfect. Different tactics altogether. And now we have seen the two Disney Patrol. I love that. Disney Patrol 01 and 02. Or for me, Spaniards and my Spanish friends, Baguette 01 and Baguette 02. Climbing like a madman. They are ages 48. Like, that's very high. I don't think that they wanted to really. I mean, Mias 2000 is a very good climber, really good climber, up to what you will not believe up. He's Angel 50 and they can climb a bit more if they want to, but they will have to waste that much fuel to really hold up there until they get a better AOA so they can start building airspeed. So we'll see how it goes. Well, they are still climbing. Oh, freaking wow. They are still climbing. What do they want to go? Angels 60 or something? So let us check the formation as before. Wait, I have to do this. Perfect. So as before, we have we have 4 guys on front, 2 guys on the rear. Mias 2000s, Angels 50, which is very interesting to see, and the guys from leading edge, right? The other members from leading edge, up front, Angels 32, Mach 1. So they are building airspeed, trying to get ready to launch those long range Fox 3s into the Cobra side, who are running with a here. We are more with the formation that they went before, having 4 guys on front in 2 different sides, as you can see. So they are just carrying here. Okay, there you go. 67, welcome on board. Of course, Mirage 2000 livery is very aggressive. I mean, come on, you cannot say that this livery is aggressive. Come on, it's freaking Disney. You cannot say this is aggressive. No, that's a no-no for me. Come on, I love the skill, I love the livery, but you cannot say that's aggressive for sure. Nevertheless, we have on camera the Cobra guys just also building airspeed, and still, as before, it seems that they are deciding to go with 4 guys on front. 2 will go to the left, 2 will go to the right, 2 guys on the rear as support. I think that's going to be it for them though, right now. But of course, let's go with this camera view, because as you can see, the Mirage 2000s are holding Angels 50. So if someone told you like, okay, the airplane which can climb the most is the Tomcat, well, you can tell them they were wrong. You can see that Mirage 2000s do climb high. I mean, they're at Mach 0.85, which is not that much, but still, they have enough fuel economy to really push it hard in that altitude. They can push it hard. They can while still being in the fight. When you go with the full burner, the 16 have less fuel range fuel economy. It burns fuel very, very fast, but still you can see that this Mirage 2000 has just gone through the fuel tank, the main fuel tank, and still have lots of leeway to go regarding the fuel economy. So far so good, nothing to be very surprised here. We are just waiting to see how it goes. We can see Leading Edge have decided to spread themselves out. 2 guys to the left, 2 guys to the right. Mirage 2000 coming in from the middle, the rear area. So far, nothing too fancy, nothing too complicated. Just vibing, we could say. Of course, we are just waiting to see how they are going to be responding. Cobra here, because you can see Cobra is Angels 25, 26, 32, some of them. But still, they are not in an airspeed where they are going to be really putting the Fox 3s downrange very, very far. You can see that here we might get La Crêpe sending a Fox 3 missile. Let me try to get La Crêpe on camera if I can. Because maybe La Crêpe is going to be launching from far away though. Maybe. Just maybe. I mean, he's just 38 miles out. Cobra team is just coming in hot. No crank whatsoever. So I think that we are going to see a Fox 3 from La Crêpe being Mach 1.4 in 32 miles and just 32. I think that's going to be the start. Okay, we are seeing him on camera climbing, that's correct? Yes. He's climbing right now, he's getting ready to do a Fox 3 on Cobra side. Of course, you don't see that on camera, but let me show you in a sec. So Cobra is going for defensive maneuvering right now. And it seems that La Crêpe has seen that on the nick of time, has decided not to shot, but Cacahuete has decided to do a Fox 3 onto the right side of the Cobra's formation. So of course, that means Cobra formation on the right, though, are going full in notch right now, so that SD-10 should not connect at all. And Pecho Paloma 18, welcome on board. Just we're arriving as we just started the fray on this round 3 between Leading Edge and Cobra Aggressors. Just on the nick of time. So those SD-10, even if they have enough energy, I don't think that that's going to connect at all. Like, really, I don't think that's going to connect at all. And we can even ride with the missile, so you can see. Okay, and this missile is Angel 73, and it's not tracking at all. So far, Windows Speed is also going for defensive maneuvering there. The 2 Mirage 2000 are still far away from the fight. Cobra had decided to get 3 guys to their right flank and 3 to the left, so they are spreading. And it seems that they are just taking their own time into this fight. They are taking things more calmly. Really, it shows that these teams they do understand that they are in a tight spot to really bring victory home. It's not going to be an easy fight, this one. For sure, it's not going to be an easy one. Because once airplanes start to go down, things are not going to look beautiful. So we have a Fox 3 from Crosstar towards Pilatus Pilot. Pilatus Pilot on camera right now as we speak, and he gets ready to Fox 3 2 to send a Fox 3 towards Crosstar, burning fuel. But I think he is not knowing that he has a Fox 3 on his tail right now. So if he doesn't respond to that, he might get killed though. He might be the first casualty of the fight. See Pilatus Pilot, who we have on the left camera once again. Just has noticed that he has been Fox 3. We're maneuvering, defensive maneuvering right now, vertical maneuvering. Seems to have defended one missile. He's receiving one more missile coming his way. Of course, we have 3 of the guys from Cobra Aggressors are chilling right now. They have more than enough space to get into the left flank from leading edge. So situations are developing over the northern side. So far, so good, nothing to be really surprised of. Lacrep, Fox 3 onto Crosstar, who we have right now on camera. As he's just flying over the clouds. Now defensive maneuvering, getting down the clouds, being sure that that missile does not connect, because that Fox 3 still have legs to arrive. Though, which is what is going to arrive way sooner, is Cobra right flank, and he's going to start pounding Fox 3s into Pilatus Pilot and the rest of the guys over there. We'll see. I mean, if they do not do something there, they're going to be for a lot of pain there. So Pilatus Pilot, Fox 3 and Turret, who we have right now on camera, they are starting to pull on G's. Pilatus Pilot, Fox 3, Turret, who is going to defensive maneuvering right now. Soltar, Fox 3 onto Green Dot Pilot over there. Green Dot Speed, sorry. So far missiles are not connecting. Cobra has taken out Cold, so he still have lots of leeway to defend. Nothing happening over here, so we have a few missiles coming down left and right, but so far nothing to be really preoccupied of how it's developing. I try to get a better view for you all. That should be it. So right now we have from the northern side, we have the 3 airplanes of Cobra turning out cold, except Green Dot Speed, who has just decided to go hot into La Crepe side, just burning out a true fuel, trying to reach enough airspeed to get into Crepe and put a Fox 3 into his tail. Of course, SD-10 from Wild Kakawiti towards 7 Alpha, who has managed to notch that missile out. Pilatus Pilot coming into Cobra Green, into Green Dot Speed. Green Dot Speed, who we have on camera, is going to defend the defensive. Pilatus Pilot is also going defensive. Let me try to get Pilatus Pilot also on camera. So the first one to get the missile into his tail is going to be Green Dot Speed. He has managed to defend that one. Now we have on camera Pilatus Pilot, he's trying to defend that missile. Of course, we have the members from 3 members from Cobra pushing in hot from the south toward Tigru, Winnie, and White Kakawiti here. Because La Crepe himself is holding right now the entire northern area, as Pilatus Pilot and Soltar are coming back into the fray. So Fox 3 from Crosstar, who is also being shot by La Crepe. We have right now on camera, we have right now Crosstar defending. La Crepe seems to be having enough airspace to defend there. So Fox 3 coming from, oh sorry, for I don't know who, towards La Crepe too. So La Crepe is being harshly punished right now for being the only one defending there. Pilatus Pilot is putting missiles into Green Dot Speed right now as we speak. So it seems that the lineup, no sorry, that's going for Wendy. So Green Dot Speed is free to get into Pilatus Pilot side, and we'll see how it goes. So far, it's not being really pursued, and therefore Green Dot Speed might have opportunity to take Pilatus Pilot if he doesn't get killed before. And he gets killed by Red. So we have our first casualty of the match. Right now, Wild Kakawiti trying to defend Fox 3 and defend missiles down left and right. So things are developing right now. Let me get camera on Soltar, who is being the one being shot, not the JF-17. So you can see the first cross-sand Fox 1 sent down range by the... Okay, we have more casualty over the northern area. I don't know who though. Soltar, Wild Kakawiti, Tigru, and Winnie. We have 4 members from Leading Edge. So we have missing 2 members, with one of them being Black Web. That I know for sure. And they are in a nice spot. They are only down to 2 Mirage 2000s and it's 116 and 117 against the 6 members of Cobra. They have Red on the southern side, 7 Alpha, and Ale, Aggressors, Wendy, and Green Dot Speed. So while Kakawiti sent a Fox 3 onto Wendy right now, we can see him on camera doing defensive maneuvering. Of course, Wendy might get killed. Now Wendy does have enough leeway, have managed to notch the missile. Of course, the situation happening over the southern side too, as Tigru is trying to defend that missile. Tigru is down, guys. Tigru is down, so that Matra is not going to connect. So now we have a 3-on-6 situation right here. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah, missing one. Yes, Cobra. No, sorry, he's over here. My bad. So we have a 2-on-6. Oh, freaking wow. That's not a nice situation to be in for sure. So we are riding right now with the 17, which is Wild Kakawiti, as he Fox 3 and gets killed right now. And now we are only having Soltar alive from Leading Edge team. We are riding with him on camera as we speak, as he's going defensive maneuvering, trying to not get killed by the Fox 3 sent down range by Green Dot airspeed. But so far it seems that he's going to have enough space to defend. Cobra can't really go as aggressive that they want. They have the 6 guys still flying around, and they do have a lot of leeway right now. So of course Aletricio is playing it safe, sending Fox 3 and yet 9 miles out into Soltar. Soltar is also Fox 3 onto Red, as we can see. Let me get the camera closer to Soltar as he's defending right now. Down to heaters, and that's the last kill. So Aletricio takes the last kill of the fight, and thus Cobra now have to land into their aim base, and then they will be declaring the victors of this fight. So guys, I think that your guesses this time were on point. Because they have 6 airplanes, so there is no freaking way that they are going to have an airplane whatsoever regarding fuel economy. Though we are going to be checking who's who and what weaponry they have. So we have on camera 7 Alpha carrying only 2 heaters. Now we have Red on camera carrying still 2 heaters, 2 Fox 3s. Let's go with Wendy carrying only 2 heaters. Now on camera we have Grosstar carrying still 2 Fox 3s and 2 Fox 2s. Green Dot Speed carrying back home 2 heaters, 1 120. And of course, lastly, Aletricio, or Aletricio, however you want to pronounce it, carrying the 2 Fox 3s and the 1 heater still back home. So really, still, Cobra still have lots of leeway regarding weaponry to really play this on the long round. I mean, you can see that they are having too many weapons still on their airplanes, and therefore they have enough leeway to really play it out. But still, let us also use this opportunity to do a catch-up of what has gone on, so we do know and we can check. So let us go back up to the start. Please let me get a bit of water, and then we are going to check the tab view. Okay, so we have seen this time Leading Edge, right flank. They were building airspeed from the start and decided to Fox 3 onto Cobra, but of course they did decide to go for the notch on the southern side, and a crank almost notch. Yeah, this is a notch. This is a notch for them. Or a notch on the northern side too, and therefore they had more than enough distance to really commit and be sure that they won over there. In this situation, you saw that the leading edge, 4 of them decided to go to the northern group entirely, and the 2 Mirage 2000s were still far away from the fight, so we cannot even count them in. So right now we can see that Cobra really is putting missiles down range, trying to make Pilatus get killed by committing too far into the fray. Of course, La Crep gets in, trying to help. You can see that the Mirage 2000s now are starting to appear on camera, as we are going to see right now Pilatus pilot putting the red who was coming into the fight, putting him into a defensive maneuvering, so he gives enough airspace to his friendlies to put the remaining 3 elements from Cobra and the side out of commission as fast as possible. You can see here that green dot speed. Oh, that one was very close though. That missile was too close from comfort for sure. You can see that, but he did manage to notch this one out. But of course, they are fighting at very close range. You can see that they've been shooting themselves at 8 miles out. So for all of you guys who are used to do PvE, this distance are like, okay, that cannot be true. But yeah, this is the current meta in DCS, and that's how you had to play. Go for the notch and defend missiles very close by, and that's the way to go. Really, there's no other way right now. But you can go out cold, but you need a bit more airspeed and leeway to do so. But still, you can see here that they, of course, because they only only in this case, while Kakawiti put an SD-10 downrange into the southern side. Because of that, when the time as this was developing, then Red 7 Alpha and afterwards El Tricio coming from the rear did have enough space to really commit, because you can see that the 2 Mirage 2000s are really not putting any fight whatsoever into Cobra. So realistically, Leading Edge is doing a 4-on-6 fight right now. That's not a good place to be when you are doing these kind of fights. And Cobra, we saw that the first round they did lose, yes, but they really have recomposed themselves and bring home victory very well after that first loss. Of course, they are landing. By the way, I'm going to check if they want to do the interview. Okay, let me try to check one thing out. Just checking the teams if they want to go with the interview. And of course, let me keep on building. We have Pilatus pilot who was killed by Brett, trying to notch that missile, turning out cold and get killed in the process. Sadly, there. Soltar. So you can see here that their Leading Edge is getting pressure by 2 sides. This western side comprised with grounded dot speed crossarm Wendy, and southern side by Red 7 Alpha and El Tricio. So right now they're being sandwiched. Of course, Winnie is trying to get back into. Oh wait, we are missing one more casualty here. Okay, La Crep here. That's correct. So you can see up to this point, they are starting to get. Leading Edge is starting to get pressure. Up in this and this point, they are down 2 guys, and therefore they are just flying with tops. They are just flying with the 2. There are only 2 airplanes who can carry Fox 3s, and they have at tops 8 Fox 3s on total, whereas the other team are carrying like 6 by 4, 24 missiles at most. Of course, they have a few less, okay? But of course, I'm not counting Fox 1s, because even if they have quite a long range for being a Fox 1, they are not that capable to really kill in this kind of situation. And you can see that Leading Edge here cannot put as much pressure into the enemy team. And of course, those Fox 3s do have better reach. And of course, you don't have to keep on locking to the enemy target for them to commit. And that's why those Fox 3s do take those Mirage 2000 that easily. And 7 Alpha, you can see 7 Alpha here takes one on the left, El Tricio takes the one on the right. As simple as that. And it's a pity because you can see that Leading Edge is struggling to keep those fighters flying around, and it's a detriment for the team. At least how I see it. Well, we'll see how they decide to go for the next rounds, of course. While Kakawiti also gets killed here, And then Solta is the only one survivor trying to survive against the entire enemy team. But of course gets killed by El Tricio. And of course, guys, as we are speaking, we almost have the teams, the Cobra team getting lined up on runway. So let me try to get the cameras ready for them. Here. Okay, you are coming hot. Perfect. Okay, you cannot see anything at all right now. Too far away though. Let me try to get this up to speed. Okay, here we are. So you can see that Wendy seems to be the one who is going to take the final approach and declare the victory for this fight, for the team, for Cobra. Of course, remember guys, we are still not ended. We are going to be having an interview with the teams. They so both agree. Okay, the next cam. You guys want me on first round? Okay, I'm just checking if they want to go with the interview or not, just to be sure. And then, what the hell? Come on! Do not eject that right now. I mean, I know that you want to be as soon as possible on the ground, but you don't have to eject from your airplane to be faster, you know? Because right now, Wendy's just getting energy out, bleeding energy out of the airplane, trying to get up into the runway as fast as possible. So he or she, because I don't know who, if it's he, she, or it, gets up in the runway. Of course, sending Fox 3 missiles down. So Fox 2 missiles, sorry. So out of the way. And if Wendy gets up in the ground and under control, he or she or it, whatever it is, he or she will lead. Okay, that's too much fun with that. Will be declaring the victory for this round. And down in the runway. And it's going to be under control, seems so. Yes, so Wendy has the airplane under control. Wait. Yo, a bit of choker drifting to declare themselves victors on the end last round. Come on. I cannot count that as a safe landing though. Still, we have more guys coming in, so that should not be a problem. You had your moment of glory, Wendy. You have fought that up. Of course, I need to see them landing correctly, so please deal with us a bit more. So we can declare a full victory. Of course, we know they are going to be landing, so that's not going to be a problem at all. But still, we need a full landing to be sure that no problems are arising. Just to be on the safe side, you know, guys. So I think that Rosa might be the next one landing. Let me try to get him on camera. Yes, Rosa is going to be the next one landing, for sure. As I get him on camera. See that Rosa is going to be going... Oh, wait. 7 Alpha, I did miss 7 Alpha coming in hot. So 7 Alpha is just wheels down, touchdown. And as long as he doesn't crash, as Wendy did, then I can declare the victor themselves. I can declare them victors of this round 3, sorry, of this fight. Of course, we've been confirmed that we will be doing an interview. Thus, I want you guys to get your questions for the teams ready, and I want you guys to really start putting them on chat, as we will be interviewing them shortly after. So guys, I'm going to close the server and get the teams lined up on the Discord to do the interview, and we'll be back in just a few seconds, guys. See you in a second.
let's get the other French guy. Where's the other French guy?
Okay, we are okay. Are we live, or do you want to wait a bit more?
Just a second. Let's get Crow here.
Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll wait a few more seconds. I'll mute ourselves so we can wait a bit more until we get everyone line up. Okay, now it's for reals. For reals, we are starting right now the interview. So first and foremost, congratulations are in order for our team Cobra, our fellow SATAC team Silver, 4 against 4. Happy to see you developing a nice fight today, and congratulations for the victory.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
And of course, Leading Edge, who has really put a very good show today. I mean, round 1 was a very hectic one. And round 2, we saw that Leading Edge was struggling a bit more. And round 3, you did struggle a bit more. But that's something that I did check on stream. And I will ask you afterward to really understand what was through your thoughts, what's going on into your mind through that moment, because I think that's going to be something very interesting to see. So of course, I have failed yet to present all the guys we have today with us. Left to right, we have Green Dot Speed to the left. Please say hi.
Hello.
Being followed by 7 Alpha.
Hello.
Me, myself, the Liberator, the one who doesn't know to pronounce any words whatsoever. And of course, Crow to my right, please say hi.
Hi.
And Lacrep with us
Hey, guys.
on the right. Our favorite French dessert of the entire world.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well, guys, first and foremost, regarding tactics, I have the most questions for Leading Edge, because I think this time you brought also, as before, the 2 Mirage 2000s. This time I had deliveries for them. Sadly, the JF17 livery wasn't working for whatever reason. I did check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. It wasn't working. I don't know why though. So it's something I'll need to check afterward with you. So we know that it's just a me problem, or maybe it's your user problem. We know. That's a way to check it out.
It's not a special one like the Disney Patrol one. It's a normal skin, the same as the F-16s.
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. It was the full one, so that's something
Yeah.
to check afterward, so we can see all your beautiful skins working for next match for sure. So of course, I want to ask Leading Edge. I did ask you the last time, but I want you to ask nevertheless once again. I know you are a French team. I know you are a proud French team, and I do assume that's why you brought the 2 Mirage 2000s with you to the fight. But still, how do you employ two airplanes who are in an inferiority compared to the other airplanes regarding weaponry, as weapon quantity, and in range? Because we've seen that in the round 1, I think that they were put into very good use, but in round 2 and round 3, they were into a very tight spot, and they could not really provide that much effectiveness into the fight.
Mhm.
So that's why I want to really get to understand more about it.
Well, that's something we discussed quickly before the interview. What happened was the split. Well, the split forced us to react to it, obviously, and we decided to go one side only, not to split off our weaponry and on both sides, to try and get the most chances on our side, because with the Mirages we have 8 Fox 3s less than the opposite team, so we have to adapt. It's not a tactical choice to have the Mirages. It's a fun choice. So far, I don't think I saw any other team with the Mirage. So it's just for pleasure that we engage Mirages. We have to make up with less Fox 3s, with less range. We are still training, practicing. and learning on how to use them at their best. And we saw that tonight. Well, it was not our night, so maybe next. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not easy to employ an airplane that has an inferiority situation compared to other ones, and that's something that, of course, I love seeing more airplanes. I mean, as 2000 or Le Baguette, as we call here in Spain for it, it's a beautiful airplane to see in combat, and hopefully we'll see a nice tactic deployed for it. Because as you well said, you are the only team who is bringing it out to the fight up until this point.
Yeah, and there is something I don't know, guys, from Cobra if it's the same for you in the 16, but we are having a lot of issues with data link right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, having a Mirage or an F-16 is kind of the same because your SA is like shit right now. So
Yeah,
I mean,
think
it's you have to build your own SA. The one on the data link is not really accurate with frozen contacts and contacts that are not here at all. So you have to, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. So yeah.
At some point, the radar was full of dots on my
Same.
radar.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you know you have only one contact in front of you because you scan the whole thing, but you have like 10 spots, and it's which one do I take? So
Oh, it's easy. Send all the armbands of the world to them.
spam them all the way. But yeah, so in the end, it's kind of the same having a Mirage or an F-16, but not for the weapon, but for the radar and SA. But yeah.
But that's something that
we are the outside.
Yeah, personally, that's something I digress. I don't think you're personally. I do think I do have a different opinion, though it's something very interesting to see you trying to employ, and that's why I want you to see. I want you and your Mia 2000 to see success because it's so different to what we are seeing all together working.
Yes.
So we don't know. Maybe you find a new meta altogether. We don't know. So keep on working with that.
Todd did it.
Yeah, I don't like doing the same as everyone. So in DTF and in real life. So yeah, I don't plan on. We discussed it like right before the interview. You know, do we switch the Mirages for the 16? And I'm not sure because just in the name, in the sake of fun, we need to keep them. So yeah, because we, as I said last interview, we were intact like last year. And we wanted to absolutely nail it, you know, to take the best planes and work on the best tactics with those planes. But in the end, it was way too serious for us. We took it way too seriously, and we didn't have any fun. So this year, we decided to just screw the meta, screw the best platform. We could have taken 6 Jeffs, 6 F-16 or whatever. But in the end, we take what we are the most familiar with and what we enjoy. So
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
I respect that.
100%.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
Matt's
haven't
respect
watched
for that.
the. Sorry, I haven't reviewed the rounds yet, but did the Mirage had some kills at some point on the first round? Or?
I'm
No.
not sure.
No, not
I don't
at all.
think.
Okay,
Not
I
at all.
didn't review yet, but I don't think. But they
it was hard at some point.
they put kind of a mess on the first round enough to for the other one to get kills. So
I disagree personally, but still, check it on TagView. Of course, I have the exterior view.
I'll review that.
I was able to review the tactics while we were getting the teams getting back on runway, so I could watch and analyze myself. Of course, I'm not the one who does the tactics and have all the knowledge in my team, D3W, but still, for what I know, personally, I saw that mostly in round one, Mia 2000s came in the perfect time to do something. But round 2 and round 3, we're too way out of the fight to do something at all. But that's something to work on too, and that's something that, as mentioned, that's why I want to see you keep on working on that. Maybe being something very interesting to the fight.
We have two matches left, so
yeah, you still have the way to go, and if not, there are many more tournaments to go. And hopefully, we'll have a SATAC 2020. Sorry, they do tournaments each 2 years, if I recall correctly. So that will be SATAC 2023 when we see once again
Right.
this tournament.
Plenty of time to prepare.
Plenty of time for sure.
But anyway, we'll fight hard to be in the next stage of the competition. So who knows?
Who knows?
We have
Yeah, indeed.
Alamo and PTF, who are two big teams. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's going to be interesting for sure.
yeah, it'll be.
Of course, guys, I have one question for. I have one question from Flo Keaton to Crossstar.
That's for me. Yeah,
That's
I know
for
the
you.
guy. Okay.
You know him. So the question is very simple, and I think he has his answer. He's just trying to pest. He just pestering you out. I can understand that test, but I have to ask nevertheless. He's asking if you are married. I do nothing because I think he's just wooing you out.
Yeah, sorry about him. Yeah, no, I'm not. But hi, Flo. He's a friend of me. Thank you for bringing the light on me.
He's available. He is available. That's
I'm
good.
single and I can fully operate an
Keep on
F16
trying.
Block
Keep on
50.
trying, Flo Keaton. You can make
He
it.
just wants to say the French baguette, So
Yeah.
he just
Okay.
wants to taste the French baguette. That's all. A lot of people do lately. So I don't know.
Mm.
Oh god, this is the part I really love, having a few laughs with you all. By the way, oh freaking god, I did not expect, because I don't check the skins, by the way, and I had the first reaction to the Mirage 2000 skins live during the stream.
Yeah. Someone told me you were like properly dying on stream.
I was literally dying on the stream.
Yeah, well, the reason is simple, the two pilots from the Disney Patrol are Winnie and Tiru. So it's Winnie the Pooh and I don't remember how it is in English, Tiger or something. So they had to have the liveries going with it. So.
And I saw it at the end of round 1 when you were going back to base, and I liked it. And by the way, big shout out to Tigru. I don't know if it's the same as the 20-year-old guy that was doing lock-on demo long time ago, but
I don't think so. I don't think
he's younger. All right, okay.
He's not younger, but I'm not sure he was on lock-on.
On lock-on?
Yeah.
I knew Tigru, and I started in DCS and lock-on because he released great video. Anyway.
Oh.
Wow. Impressive.
Well, I'll tell him, but I'm not sure.
Flo Keaton, you know what you have to do? Do a video, send his way. Maybe you fool him out with that. Try it. Jokes aside.
Yeah, the Disney Patrol has currently 5 pilots, and all of them have Winnie the Pooh nicknames. So it's not only 2, it's 5.
Wow.
The band is big.
So yeah, it's funny.
It's very funny.
Not all Winnie the Pooh, but some are just Disney nicknames, but
they all fly the Mirage.
Yeah. The Disney Patrol is fully. It's part of the LDE, and it's fully Mirages.
Dash 5 when?
Yeah, Dash 5 when, yeah. Certainly.
Oh freaking gosh, that's something I want to see in the competitive setting once again.
Yeah.
All 5 Mirage at once.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
Well,
all Disney is not competitive, so.
Oh.
More for the fun than
Nevertheless, let's go back to our friends for Cobra, because we are having too much fun with the Disney Patrol.
Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. But I had too much fun with that skin at this trade. It's really amazing. But of course, Cobra, I know you regarding SATAC. We faced each other in SATAC, so we know more or less how it goes. And I think that you keep on improving.
Yeah, man, we're coming for you guys. You guys are undefeated in silver, bro. We're chasing your tail.
We won't let you win. You know that, don't you?
Sorry?
We won't let you win. You know that already, don't
Yeah,
you?
there it is. Yeah,
It's
we're
not
gonna
going to be
fight you.
easy.
Gonna fight you hard. Yeah.
It's not.
gonna
We
be
are
a good
not going
fight,
to
man.
leave you to let you win. Take that into account for sure. But really,
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
have.
how much do I have to pay you to let us win? Come on, man.
Well, if you give me, let's say 300 euros, maybe I think I can make it work.
Bribe on stream. Bribe on stream.
And now, imagine that we lost against Cobra, then this is going to come back to win my ass afterward. But still, let's go back to what we should be talking about, mentioning. Sorry. Oh, wait. I have one question from the aerospace professional, which is Mocha from 14th. Question to Mirage Boys. Don't they think the Mirage 2000 weapons are not so good for this new age tournament? I meant great aircraft, but the ordnance and radar, what do they think about that?
That it needs to be employed the right way. That's all. Bring a Spitfire in the fight, and I'm pretty sure someone will do some kills with it.
In the right hands, can yeah.
Yeah. To me, it's not the. Of course, the frame is important, but we saw a lot of stuff happening with Mirages. For example, last year, JTFF did a full Mirage 44 against another Fox 3 airplane teams. I don't remember which one it was in SATAC, and they just wrecked the other team. So it depends on who flies it. I agree. The radar is a bit touchy. It's not bad. It locks farther than the F-16. It's not bad, but it's touchy, and the missile you have to make up with it. It's a Fox 1, so
Yeah. Well,
you have to do with it. But
yeah,
but
it is.
The plane is good in itself.
Yeah, I
Good
mean,
enough.
I do love that airplane. It's a pressure to fly. But still, let's just go back now to Cobra, because we had that question. I wanted to bring that one out. So Cobra, guys, of course, I see you keep on improving, which is something I love seeing. That means that we are going to have a very fun fight afterwards when we are in the finals. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be a good fight.
It's going to be a good
Indeed.
fight. But still, until then, you have more matches to go in SATAC. And so far, if I recall correctly, SATAC has been treating you well, if I recall correctly. This is your second or third match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we had one initially. I think our first match against Alama was the one we lost, and then we had a fight against. I know we fought DCS New Zealand, and then LDE, and I think our next match is against Phoenix Task Force. So it's been good. SATAC has been a good competition to be a part of for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 defeat, 2 wins so far. Can't complain.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been very well organized. Me myself being a streamer, I can tell from the back area a bit. Of course, I'm not part of the team who makes this happen. That's all 51st and 100 gap. But still, I can see through the cracks. I can see a bit of things. Of course, I can only say that it's very well organized, and they are putting a very nice work to make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh, indeed, man. I'm loving it so far, man.
Definitely. Of course, Cobra, there's one thing I wanted to ask you. On the first round, I did notice that you learned for the round 2 and round 3, but what did happen in round 1 when you got 2 aircrafts out of the sky so freaking fast for long range missiles from leading edge?
Oh, they were unexpected, man. We were concentrating on something else, and woof, and there they go.
Yeah, I got smoked.
Oh, you were one of them. That's correct. I forgot.
Yeah.
Market. Yeah.
Well, you came back hard on us, so I mean, yeah. The first one was unexpected for you, but the second and third one were unexpected for us. So
we underestimated the
good
Mar at the long range, the initial long range shot. You didn't take long range shots on the round 2.
No.
Is it correct?
Yeah, we didn't, because you were in a posture.
We were expecting more.
Yeah.
Well, we saw that because you were flanking most of the time, and you just went cold. When we could have fired, I think there was one shot from Kakaret, I think. But I need to watch the tag view again. I don't remember it. So much happened. But yeah, because of your posture, we didn't want to waste missiles for nothing. So
Yeah, especially indeed in this tournament, since you're flying with only 4 Fox 3s, so you don't really want to play with those too much, for long range shots, yeah?
Yeah, especially when on Ingress, instead of dropping your bags, you launch one missile, as I did on the first round, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We do.
first round, instead of dropping a bag, I dropped a missile.
Oh, it happens to the best of us, man. It happens
Yeah,
to the best of us.
So
Yeah, shit happens. Oh,
yeah,
no, so of course I wanted to bring that out to light because of course I did notice, of course, Cobra did learn. As in, okay, they did take you out of commission round one. The 2 airplanes did really count to make it count. So you got, I think you lost Cobra in round one mainly because those 2 airplanes gotten out of the sky from the start. Like really, that's what the 65 or that round for sure.
Yeah, and indeed, because still we're new on the 6v6, and now I came to realize that, or actually all of us, we came to realize that if you lose one plane, basically you lost the match more or less, yeah. As soon as you lose one, it's not like 4v4 where you can work with 3, but losing one plane or 2, that's it. There's no recovering back, man.
Definitely, and that's a
Rarely.
huge bit.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I did get in the middle of the conversation. Sorry, my bad. But still, I think that you learn from that. Of course, I did notice that round 2 you went to the crank, and after on round 3 you went for a directly notching directly. But still, a very interesting thing that happened because Leading Edge decided to focus all the forces into one side of yours and forget about the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
That helped you out to really envelop and put pressure into Leading Edge.
Yeah.
But
in my opinion, I think what they did, Leading Edge, was amazing on that second round where they pushed all on one flank. I spotted that like last minute, and we kind of recovered, but they did an amazing job. I would have done the same, to be honest. Since I have a couple of guys close to me, I'll take all my team to that 3 guys, and try to score a kill. That was amazing.
yeah. We were trying to be, at least. The reason for that is simple. You don't want to do two matches separately of 3v3. You want to do a 6v3 to have all of the chances on your side. So, but my mistake was to call everyone to go hot way too early. We should have went farther and go hot later, because in the end you sandwiched us and we got, it was nasty. So
We try to react quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the first one, that's maybe us who we switched tactics. On first round, we were trying to push more on one side than the other, and that didn't work out very well for us either. So it's always a risky move.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And definitely it has paid off for Cobra, that risky move of yours. They have managed to get a hold of that soon enough, and definitely had put that into good use for them. Of course, regarding that matter specifically, I did notice that Leading Edge, if their missiles were not connecting, because Cobra does notch very effectively, better than I remember. So that's why I'm saying that they are improving. So kudos to them. But of course, when you have a team that notches that great, it's hard to commit to that, because you know that those airplanes, they're going to be taking many missiles from the start, and afterwards going to be more, and they are going to waste you time and wait for the rest of the friendlies to come. And that's what's happened. Maybe, and just maybe, and hindsight 2020, of course, maybe you have managed to push harder, like way harder, into the 3 elements for Cobra on that flank, and get them out of the sky way faster. Maybe that would be a valid tactic. like committing 100%, not 75%, like I saw.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that will be the way to go, and maybe that's something to try and practice for you.
Yeah. Well, there is a lot of stuff to try. we definitely learned a lot tonight, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff to try and practice.
Yeah, indeed, same. You know, from Cobra side, is the same as well. You know, we learned a lot as well, man.
Well, that's the whole point: having fun, learning, and improving.
Of course, man.
New DCS patch, retest everything, repeat every patch.
As per usual.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to.
Yeah,
adapt
man,
every
Phoenix.
changes.
Yeah, these days they change a lot, so it's fun also. It kind of changed the rules slightly a bit every time, all the time.
I haven't seen that much change except the Phoenix lately. I mean, the guidance for 120 and whatnot, of course, but they are doing very gradually. As in, it's giving all the teams enough time to adapt to the new meta. As things keep on adding on top. So for that, I'm okay with that. As long as things are getting improved and getting to a point where it's more realistic.
Yeah, well, for the thing, sometimes I do play Rio when we try to fly with the F-14 because we like the bird as well. But these days, it's not performing very well. Still trying, but yeah, these days this is the turn to the Phoenix to be a bit. I don't know. Maybe it's realistic, but it's not easy to play.
I will
in
not.
PvP.
I will not comment on that because Cobra will know. I cannot mention anything regarding that because
we need to
they
test anyway. Yeah.
but yeah, it still is something very different that we need to check out everything. So guys,
Yep.
from Tigru Disney Air Force, my pleasure sending a YouTube link. I am scared. I will check out that afterwards myself because I'm a bit scared.
No, don't throw it. It's just to show you the Disney platform. That's all. It was a really good one, guys. I'll have to bail out.
Same here, man.
Good fight.
It was a pleasure fighting you guys, man.
It was a pleasure too. As I did last time, if you want to scream one day, shoot a DM and we'll do something.
For
Absolutely,
sure, guys.
man.
Anytime,
that'd be-
anything, guys. Of course, thank you guys for joining us in the interview. I cannot play the video live. I was going to, but of course with the music,
no worries.
I will get demonetized. I will get demonetized myself.
Yeah.
Or
worries.
YouTube. So I cannot. But nevertheless, I will check it out myself later. About
No
the you are number 5. You are the number 5. Speaking gosh. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good one.
And have a good night,
Thank you.
good evening, and see you next week.
Best
Thank
of
you.
luck for you guys
Bye.
for the next round.
Thanks, you too.
Good luck.
Of course,
Good
for the rest of you guys, we are going to start a raid with towards Kebab Channel as he's still doing the fight. He's still covering the fight. Let me check because I would forget. Between JAS and the Bottle Crew. So guys, stay tuned. We'll be going there and have fun with them. Bye bye.